everything fine. Select collection. So this live. I did make this perfect for now. Unlisted for the time being. Save. Go back here. Trading view. GBPGPY. GBPGPY. Sure. That's it. Go here, make it public. Make it so yeah. Starting soon, so I'm going to shades. So we are supposed to be live now, right? And I'm looking for something. So we are supposed to be live, and I want to do this before I okay, so maybe I should use this one. So
when I was a kid, I was taught there are 8 planets.
live now, right?
I was taught there are
Looking for something. So we are supposed to be live. So I don't know, maybe we start from went back up, right? I was waiting for that actually. I hope you come back. I hope you do. I hope you do come back. Let's see. Sure. So let's go to the 50 minutes. So I'm looking at the yen pairs. Let me clean it. Let me clean it up. I was looking at the yen pairs and yeah, I was looking at these yen pairs to complete these corrections. I mean, all the yen pairs are all of them. Looking at them completing these corrections and going back up, and this is USD JPY. So if you go back to or scan sorry, scan through all the yen pairs. English is hard. Alright, so if you scan through all the yen pairs, you can actually see that they have this one move they need to complete. So this is the first impulse, which is the A wave. This whole thing here is the B wave, and you can see it's making a long drawn out running flat. So I'm expecting it to come down here before we continue that up trend. So previously I was really looking at let me go to the 1 hour. So we were looking at this possibility of a flat here and coming down some more. Okay, so when that flat completed and this started happening, which is this impulse here, and this looked like a flag, so our orders were here. Like we were expecting this drop, and the stop loss was of course here, but this didn't actually happen. It kept on moving up. Now this becomes a pullback that we need to complete, and this is kind of ruled out for the time being, but we'll see after we get this and get this. But how about we get this and it comes here, forms a good correction? Do we sell it? Of course we will, and we'll go back to this being an expanding flat, coming to break this low and hopefully maybe go back up, but we'll see to that, and that's not obviously going to happen in the next 1 or 2 hours. All right, so this obviously might just be a trade of the whole of today, maybe cutting across tomorrow if at all it will play out. But I'm looking having this complete this flat, yeah, and going back up, but we'll see though. We'll see how it goes. So that is GJ on the 1 hour time frame. So let me go back to the 15. So I'm really keenly waiting for this move here, and in fact I have a pending order for that move, and I would see how far it will go when it finally triggers. I'm going back to AUD JPY. You can as well see, right? I think there's a picture I took about here. There was something I drew. I wanted to make a video about that later, and that was when it was here. So I said I was expecting this to complete, go break this stop again, and then this move should come. That was basically what I drew. Maybe when the video is out you can watch. So but yeah, basically I have a pending order here too for this trade as well. So I have a sell stop order. Yeah, so when it's coming down it should pick me up. And these trades, AUD USD AUD JPY, USD JPY, and GBP JPY, these 3 trades are roughly going to give over $10,000 in profit, because I went with higher risk. I mean, huge lots. Yeah, but let's see how it goes. If we eventually lose the trades, so be it, but I'll try to get out for break even for 3 of them if I start seeing weird things that I don't like. But I'm really expecting a move that should smoothly come and retest these levels before going back up. So those are the things I'm looking at. But let's keep our eyes on them and see what actually happens. But if this should for any reason finds its way to this top, then this order will be cancelled, because we will then be looking at it coming to break that up again and reversing for this, or maybe form another flat here, go back to break the top again and come in. But every sell setup I see, if actually this goes to break this top, every sell setup, that's an impulse in the opposite direction and a flag, I would try to sell. So that's basically the trade for now, and I'm just waiting to see what it does. Yeah, but I really saw this clearly, and I saw that this was going up, but I'm still thinking it's just to break this top and reverse. But if it gets to this top, then this order gets cancelled, and we'll try to take it from the top again when we'll see an impulse and a flag in the opposite direction. It's really climbing very fast. I hope it's not going to be something that will move to this top. Wow, I am not liking this right now. I'm not really liking this. I want this shit to come down and pick me up. And jumping to Euro JPY, you can as well see all of them have that move that I'm expecting to make. But then if you miss these sales, if you missed the sales, and I don't know when you will be watching this video, but if you for any reason missed this, and this is Asian section, of course, I'm recording this, I'm streaming this live during Asian section. So if you for any reason missed this, don't miss this buy. If you see an impulse and a flag, don't miss it, because you're going for this trade, and not just that trade. You're not just going for that trade, you are going for, let me show you, you're actually going to break this top and further break this one as well. So this can be a very nice trade. And let me show you again on the 4-hour time frame. You're also probably coming to break this top as well. So a trade you took from somewhere here, coming to break this, you should know what that should mean for you, right? So that's over 600 pips. All right, so you should know what that means for you, and this could happen within a space of 1 week or less. So if you get it today, today's Thursday, and by next week that trade should completely play out. So it's up to you to look forward to getting that trade. So that's it, and I'll clean these up, clean up, and go back to the 15. So I'm really looking forward to that trade, and I don't know why AJ is climbing that. That's weird, really weird. Why did you climb? And this also might climb as well. This is just going to disorganize this trade. Shit. Anyways, let's go to NZD-JPY. Also climbing. So every every other should be taken out now, because they are actually forming something else. Unless I see an impulse here now and a flag, I'll still take. But I think the whole formation is distorted now by that move going up, and that's really weird. This one is still looking nice. So GJ and EJ are still looking nice, but NZD-JPY and AUD-JPY are the ones that are looking weird right now, and UJ is still looking nice, like it's still going to drop, but we'll see. I'm not really liking what AUD-JPY and NZD-JPY are doing right now. Not liking it at all. So let's go to CAD-JPY as well. This one is looking also like it's still going to come down. So and CHF-JPY is, it's kind of acting weird also. So let me see. Okay, still looking like it's gonna come down. I hope it does, else it's gonna be forming a complex correction there. It broke the top. Hopefully it does come down, and to be on a safer side, the order will still be here just in case you still want to trade this, because it could come down here and go back up one more, making this a 1 2 3 in the middle and 1 2 3 here before we get this. But let's just keep our eyes on it. But I just hope it drops from this, because looking at this whole thing here, this is the most corrective part, so which means we can have a 1 2 3 contracting flat in the middle and a 1 2 3 which broke this top, and that's actually a classical regular flat for this move to continue. But we'll see though, we'll see if it does actually happen or not. And that's it. Another trade I'm looking at is German 30, and I don't want to miss this sale for any reason. Okay, it's gonna do this. Hopefully it might also become this at the end of the day. 1 2 3, come down here and go back here. I would really want it to be this instead of going here, because if it goes here, it means that we might just probably have this at the end of the day and still go back up. The upside is not actually that enticing to me, even though it might just still be going up. And from the 4-hour MACD, you can see there is no divergence in that move, unless we have to of course do from here to here, which we have divergence from this top to that top. But for this move going, there is really no divergence. And let's scale it down to, okay, there is divergence on the 1 hour, divergence on 30 minutes. Okay, there is internal divergence, of course. Okay, so 5 minutes, of course there is internal divergence. So okay, so that move can still drop. So I am keenly looking at having this. Actually, I want it to drop here, and this actually might be a good trade, because you don't know how far this will drop before it pulls back for this. So it could end up becoming a running flat this way, that way. So, and this becomes a good trade, and you can just put your stop loss here. For this trade here, your stop loss should be here. But once it does this and start reversing from here, you can just bring your stop loss here or here, because it wouldn't really go to touch it, I believe. But then once it does this, impulse a flag, you can add to the trade, and that's how you run and ride the trend downwards. That's actually a huge profit opportunity for you. And let me show you the move we might just be going for on the 4-hour or daily. Let's go to the daily. You might just be coming for this move right here. This looks like a complete correction, so this looks like a 1 2 3. So I don't think it's. Let's go to the weekly and see. Yeah, this move actually. Yeah. You might just be coming for this move, and you can see, right, that's a huge drop. And if you get that, wow, if you get that, wow, you can see the divergence from here, this point, to whatever is happening here. All right, so we had this climb, and from this point every other thing has been diverging. So it's not a bad thing if we have this pullback on the weekly time frame before we continue the uptrend. And that pullback on the weekly is going to be a huge trade. That's like 1,400 pips, so you don't want to miss that, right? No, you don't want. And if you're trading your personal, you can just ride that on a swing and milk everything out. So, but yeah, That's it. So let's go back to the 15 and see what it's doing. Oh fuck. So that's actually it. And we move on to, yeah, would actually want it to come down, and that would be very classical. You come down here, go back up for hard, not really climbing. CHF kind of climbing too. Let's check G, not climbing really. AJ stops to make a correction, or is it really coming down? We don't know. Then okay, this one actually climbed. So now let's see if this becomes the correction I am looking for. And let's see if we can shift this a little bit. I actually knew there was going to be a bounce from this trend line. So let's see if this is the correction I'm looking for, which is a 1, 2, and getting this before this. Let's just see. But for any reason it consolidates there right now, it's going to go up. It's going to go up again to break this up, and that trade wouldn't be coming now. Maybe it will come after we break the stop again, but I just hope it comes to complete this and we'll just get over with this and look forward to the longs. Let me go to the 5th. Okay, the 5. So let's see if this is what I am looking for. But for any reason that it forms a correction here, now that it has broken out of this, forms a correction here, this becomes a total buy, and it will actually go to break this stop and go further more. But let's just keep an eye on it and see what happens. Actually, for now I am keeping it to be this, and we'll see, or maybe leave it at this and actually see what happens here, if it's going to form this impulse, a correction to go. All right, no, bring it back. All right, so that's it. Let's go to the dollar pairs. It's on 1, 3, 1, 2. So this could actually be part of this and to go up some more. So I think a pending order here wouldn't be a bad idea. Let's see. Not really a straight line, supposed to be a curve, but a pending order here wouldn't be a bad idea, because this could break this low and take off. So especially with this move that's looking very corrective, so a pending order there wouldn't be a bad idea. GBP, break this low, and how far can it go? Yeah, break this low, and hopefully we start looking at this possibility here. 1, 2, 3, where you have a 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, complete this. That's it. So look forward to having this trade, right? Let me, I think I should map that out so you can try trace it on your own. This, the bigger line is this channel coming from, yeah. So maybe I should take this out to avoid confusion. Yeah, so, and look forward to this. So here you have, oh, you're having a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This looks very corrective and could actually be dropping some more after we complete this move here, or maybe take off, but of course we'll get the buy and then see what happens afterwards, if we're going to come down or we're going to continue. So if you're going to continue, it's going to break this, make a flag again, we keep on buying. But for the time being, the trade is a sell, short-term sell, and then a buy. And I'm not really interested in the sell because that's not really classical. The one that's classical right now is this one, NZD USD. This is the one that's classical right now and could give you a really good trade. You can see, right, this is the 30 minutes, and if you go to the 15, you could be getting that drop coming. So expect this drop. This was for this buy, so expect this drop here, and after that we'll see what it's doing next. This should basically be a 1, 2, 3 here. Maybe we still have a 1, 2, 3 here, and we're getting a 1, 2, 3 here, and this can actually be it. But let's just wait and see what it does. But that's a good sell though. I think I should put that pending order, and this one as well is a good sell. I don't know how far this will go, but you can see it's already breaking out of this. Let's go to the 5 minutes. You can see that, yeah, it's already breaking out of that after forming this flat here. And remember, this right here is looking way more corrective than this, so I wouldn't be surprised we break here, come back for this, or maybe we put this together, put this right here together, no, this, because the flat looks perfect this way than this way. But then if we actually had a flat here, it didn't break the low, it went up back, then what are we actually forming? That brings us to this possibility instead, and USD card. Okay, I was also expecting it to come at least touch this low, complete this flat before going back, but it seems it has to go back one more before coming down. But let's see. Now that it broke out of this trend line, let's see if we get a correction here, and this becomes a continuation of this. So we'll take this whole thing as a 1, this as a 2, and we'll get 3 before we actually get this one back to have this. Let's see the possibility though. And we've done UJ, right? It's still going up, and that's not good at all. And this, of course, we have 1, 1, 1. So we are getting a 1, 2, 3 now. We're going to get 1, 2, 3. We're going to get 1, 2, 3, and we're going to get 1, 2, 3. So this still has a 1, 2, 3 move to make to complete this before we start going back up. So expect this actually to give you this move, give you this one back, and give you this one back. So 1, 2, 3 moves. We're going back up, and that's it. So I wonder why this is still showing. What is it showing on my, from my end? What is it showing? Video 4 minutes. Okay, so those are the trades really that I'm looking out for. I'm not really expecting this one to climb to this top, but if it does, then we start looking for 1, 2, 3 possibility, and just having this to complete this before going back up. But if it comes down from there, we look for 1, 2, 3 moves, complete this, go. So which one will it do? I don't know. I'm waiting for either it's coming down to break this low or going. Okay, so if it comes down here, this might be a good buy. I don't know for you, but I'll see to it. If it becomes a good buy, I might just take it with a low, very low risk. Other than that, I would allow it to go here, come back, and then I'll take this buy from a lower point, riding it up from the 5 minutes. But let's wait. I hope the whole thing plays out the way I am looking at it to play out, else it will just disorganize everything, and we'll start looking for some other patterns to recognize as to what is forming. But it looks like something that's forming very classical pattern here. We'll have 1, 2, 3, you get this, which is a 1, 2, 3, you get this, complete 1, 2, 3, get this, complete this, 1, 2, 3, and voila, you have a complete pattern there, and you're going up. So let's just wait and see which one it's doing. And this, I wouldn't be surprised if it comes here to complete this. Let's see, what do we have on the bigger picture? Let's go to 30 minutes. Still have this impulse and this deep pullback. So the question is, are we having this again here before going back up? I don't know, but we'll see which one we get. But what you need to understand is that this move is a possibility that at least we're going to get this back after we complete this, maybe go back up, pull back again. But after this whole thing completes, we're going to get something like this back, and if we get that back, then you can see it's almost climbing to this top, and then we'll see if we are just taking off for this top, or if we are actually forming maybe an ending diagonal here or whatever. I don't know, but this is actually a very deep pullback. Okay, but we'll see what we are getting though. Let's just keep our eyes there. We'll see what we're getting from now till the end of New York section. We'll see, actually maybe from now till the end of London section, we'll see what we are having here, if we're going up from here to pull back later, or if we're coming for this to go for this. We'll see. So keep your eyes. I don't know what when you're going to obviously see this video, but I hope by the time you see this, you still get to understand where we are on the chart and what you need to expect next. This one is the one that's not really giving me the joy that I want right now. It's not. It is not. I want that thing to come down. I want it to come down. I need this trade. I need the three of them. AUD, sorry, I keep saying AUD, JPY had already messed up. But if I see an impulse here and a flag, I would still sell this. I'll still sell it. I hope I do. I hope we get that. I hope we don't end up getting something that forms a correction here and still goes back up, because if we actually do this, one a correction, one a correction, one, then obviously we might just be having something here, or this might be the last impulse breaking this top and then coming for the move I am looking for. So let's just watch, wait and see what we have. It's coming down really fast. I didn't cancel the order yet, not for now, not for the moment yet, but let's see actually what we get. This one is also coming down. Yeah, this is the one I was selling. It started correcting backwards and started correcting upwards. I mean, I had to close the order, the trade, okay, in just small profit, and then I had another pending order at the low point, so it didn't complete this. It just came down, picked me and went up, and I was like, what is this? What is this? Should have completed this before coming down. Why did you come down first before going up? And now it's not even looking as it's gonna come down. But please just calm down, okay? Calm down. I want you to calm down. Don't do this to me. Just calm down and we'll see what we have. I need you to calm down. It's rising from my D, but yeah, this can also be a pullback. We'll get into the green again before we continue, but then I'm not really liking what that thing is doing there. I should have just waited for it to touch that trend line then, which was somewhere here. Waited for it to touch that before I put that pending order. But when this was moving up and forming a flag here, forming this flag, I thought, okay, this was it. Go there, touch it and come down. So I had the pending order below here and it just did this, took me, and voila, it's going up, and that's going to be a loss. My bad. My stop loss is somewhere here. It might just take me out. I don't want to close this manually and this actually comes down from here. It's going to be very annoying. So if it's going up, let it form a correction here, take me out. I know it's going up, so if it's going up, forms a correction, yeah, I would buy it because it's going to break this stop. But I don't want to close here manually and this does this, because this has happened to me a couple of times where it got really close to my stop loss and I'm like, okay, this is a loss, I admit. Closing it manually, it never really got there. It reversed and went to my take profit, and I'm like, what the heck just happened? So for this one, I don't know. I'm just hoping it comes down. Yeah, that was a mistake I made, having this when this was not up to here. Okay, it's a mistake and I admit, but then I don't want to close this. It's close, very close to my stop loss. I don't want to get rid of it and then just come in a few moments later to see this here. It's going to be really annoying. Yeah, so yeah, you have to trade and have fun, right? Don't just put this thing to heart too much, else you're gonna hurt yourself. Just trade, have fun, and the best way to trade and be profitable is to have fun while you're doing it. Don't just put it to heart. You're going to hurt yourself a lot. Anyways, That sorry, that's what I'm looking for, and I believe GJ. Okay, fine, this is moving very nicely. It should come pick me up very soon. Let's go to AJ. Okay, moving up. Okay, moving down, sorry, nicely too, and should come pick me up. I think my order was here. Yeah. But maybe I can move it up a bit, but I don't just want this to come here, tag me and do this. It's going to be a disaster. I'd rather leave it here. So if it's breaking the low, I know it's breaking the low and it's coming down. Alright, and selling it from here because it had or made its way to these levels is actually going to be a bad idea, because what if this was an impulse, a correction, and this was actually going back to break the stop? This will obviously become a loss. So but I hope it does what it needs to do here and continue. I just hope so, but let's see. We don't control the market, we only follow what the market does. And who says it can't go up from here? Remember I told you it can also form a correction here and still go back up, and you can see it's pulling back up very aggressively. Let's see. So for this one, 2, 3, 1, I'm not surprised we're getting this pullback. But again, I'm now more convinced on this one that we are coming down. Let's see. My major concern right now is UJ that I am in already. Has taken me out, and it's now going to go to my direction. Oh God of mercy, what happened? Took me out. Shit. Fuck. Took me out. That was a huge mistake. Allow this to get to that top. Put this pending order. Okay. Loss. Leave this here. Hopefully this will still go break the top, but the way it's looking right now, even the correction is looking weird. Let me see the 1 minute. This was actually a correction to break this. No. Why? Anyways, it's part of the game. And yeah, if this one should climb up here, then this becomes a 1, 2, 3. And if for any reason it breaks this top too and makes a flag, then this becomes a 1, whatever weird 2 we have here, maybe a 1, 1, 2, 3, 1. So it becomes a 1, 2, 3, and we're going back up. So there are loads of options to consider here, but we will wait and see which one it actually does. GJ went back up. I see. Again, I am not surprised, because this could actually be a 1, 1, 2, 3. No, sorry. This is going to be a 1, 2, 3, where you get this one back. 1, 2, 3, and it doesn't. This move now doesn't need to necessarily break this top. It just has to break this one right here, and that gives you a complete regular flat. So I wouldn't be surprised if it's dropping from there. So but I'll keep an eye and wait. I'm not going to take it from anywhere above here because it can do this. Of course, you never can tell where this becomes a 1, 2, 3. Here this becomes an impulse, slow start, it takes off. So not going to jump on it from a higher point. I just rather allow it to come take me from here, including AJ2. Yeah, this one is really forming a weird, making a weird move and kind of forming a weird pattern there. Okay, I forgot. Oh shit, I forgot that I saw good opportunities here. Okay, still making a flag. Still making a flag AUD. Okay, came down some more and now making a flag. I don't know if we should look at this as a flat here, running flat. Not the best of them, but yeah, that's okay to be running flat, which we have 1, 2 squeeze and this. So for now we'll take that to be that, take it to be that, and looking forward to this sell, of course. Looking forward to this sell, and my only concern now is this a 1, 2, 3, and we'll go back up for this one more time before coming down. Is that a possibility? Could be, you never can tell. Could be, could go up here, break this stop again and come. But let's see if this becomes the first impulse into a possible correction here, then that's better. We'll sell the flag, but for now this is possible, so I'm not really keen or that tempted a lot to jump into this sale. And this is the 1 minute time frame though, so let's get to the 5 minutes. And to be on the safer side, I think the best option here is to come here. That's the best option. So if it's really truly breaking through this low, it should take you in. That's the best option, take you in. And then I won't be surprised if we are actually making this again. I wouldn't be surprised if we're making that, but then for the time being I am keeping it to be this until we see what next happens. So but this is a good trade though from the 5 minutes. Should be like a 1-to-1 trade. Yeah, GU, and just like AUD, USD, and NZD, USD, I wouldn't be surprised if this one actually goes back up here, because we have this corrective move, we have this, and we have this. So, and this move can be found within this, inside of this. So I won't be surprised if we go back up for this. In fact, I would really appreciate it more if we go back up for this. This becomes a classical sell. Other than that, maybe just allow you to crawl back to the low, wait for an impulse, a flag for the buy. That's basically it for now. So since AUD, USD, NZD, USD, GBP, USD can go up. This also can go up some more, hopefully, and come down. Don't know. Can also be a takeoff for it. Remember I told you that this can be a 1, 2, 3. It's possible. So while others are going up, this can actually go to break this top again, and when they are coming down, it might just correct or still come down with them. But I'm not really looking at this to be a 1, 2, 3. I'm looking at this to be a 1, 2, 3 for some reasons, but maybe we'll see. We'll see if this actually later becomes a solo correction on its own. I mean, this right here, and this becomes the top, right? Which one is the top there? Which one is the highest point? I think both are on the same, at the same level. So both were at the same level, and this is FSCM. So maybe on other brokers, one of the levels is higher than the other. Then if this becomes a solo correction, an individual correction of its own, then this becomes the top. So where we have 1, 2, 3, okay, and then 4, 5. So we have an impulse, correction, and impulse, correction, and impulse, and that will then be a part of what is happening right here. But before then, let's just wait and see what this whole thing forms. For now, I'm leaving it to be this, a complete correction here for now, until it proves that some part of it is linked to whatever is happening here. So let's go to gold. I didn't really even analyze it. Okay, still forming a correction and can go back up some more. So this one is going to be complex, of course, because we had is this going to be linked to this? No, we had this, we had this, we had this, and the expectation was for this to go break the top, but it didn't. So the question is, did we just have a contracting flat here? Maybe this is the top and this is another correction. We have this impulse, we have this, we're supposed to be getting an impulse here, but it's moving very slowly, meaning that this could be a possibility. And then we get this crawling down before, but let's just wait and see which one we get actually. That's just the point. Silver, and I think US oil has been selling since yesterday. We'll take a look at it right now. So silver pulled back down, and there is really no trade here on silver. Yeah, since this week or thereabout, there has really been no trade here. Is that since this week? Let me check. And it starts Monday. Yeah, since Monday there has really been no trade on silver, because you can't really buy into these things and it's not going anywhere. Just break the top, pull back, break the top, pull back, break the top, pull back, and this time around it's not even breaking the top before it's pulling back. So you might end up with something like this at the end of the day, making this correction. And if all of this is happening here, we might just get this back I don't know, or maybe this is the final impulse or reverse. I don't know. We'll have to find out soon. What are the okay? Moving back up. Let's see if it's actually going up or if it's just forming a correction. These ones are the ones that I actually want them to move up here, and if that be the case, then does that mean that USD is coming down? Yeah, it is, after taking me out. Hope you can see that right now. It took me out, it's coming down. Of GJ, okay, still there, not coming down actually. Okay, this one is making it up again, and that's not looking nice, and I have to at this point cancel the order. It's not going. Cancel the order, delete. Because this thing is no longer looking like it's actually coming down. It's now looking very weird, and we might just be in here for a long time before. And with this complex correction forming just within this impulse, might just signal buy continuation though. So I don't want to be in this to tag me and start going up. It's going to be very annoying. So I better I already canceled the trade though. This is the one I'm still leaving open and seeing if it can take me in. So we'll see. Yeah, let me just leave only that one. I'm not going to try to enter into any, but again Euro JPY is looking very attracting. Kind of want me to put that pending order there because this is very classical in nature, but I don't know, maybe it will end up still going back up, and who knows. So let's see. NZDJPY should be back up. Yeah, so you can see, right, it's not going anywhere. It's breaking the top. It's gonna break the top, and UJ might actually go back to break the top. But then if this thing should come break this slogan, I wouldn't actually be really happy for this to take me out here, and I didn't want to risk much by extending the stop above this top. Maybe that would have given me enough room though, but I never really expected this to form an expanding flat. If it actually comes down here, then this becomes an expanding flat, but for now I'm leaving it open because it might just be a correction to go back up. So that's why I'm not concluding on the expanding flat for now. But yeah, this is very, very annoying, like really annoying, really annoying. And yeah, let's see if GJ will compensate for that. Don't know, but let's see. Let me check on that. Yeah, cool. It broke the low, and that's what I am looking for. So now we can say that this is this. So all I needed to do right now is to come break that up, and I wouldn't even mind if it comes down again like this, forms this, comes down again, breaks this low. That will be very, very awesome. Then it goes back for this, and I'm getting this. I'm getting the sell from the top, make an impulse, make a flag, and I'm jumping in from the 5 minutes. But if it goes up from here, all I needed to do is just to break this stop, and I'm looking forward to an impulse, a correction to sell that. I hope I get this though. Come back. I'm looking forward to it. I hope I get that though. This buy is just risky. I wouldn't be interested in this because remember it could also turn back from here, make a flat or a flag, and break this low once more before it goes back for a running flat, hopefully. Again, correction here might be worth it, but not really the ideal trade you should be taking. So just allow this to do what it has to do, find its way to this stop, wait for an impulse, wait for a flag, and that's your trade. This is the kind of thing you're looking for, and not just this. At least trade it to this trend line, trade it to this level, and that should give you about 1, 2, 3, hopefully 1 to 4 risk reward if you get it from somewhere as high as here. So that's it. Just wait. I didn't wait on USD JPY, and I have eaten one stop loss this one. All right, this one is also forming a flat here, and this can be your sell setup. I don't know how you trade, but then yeah, I wouldn't really want to take it from the top here, because remember there is also a possibility that this can be a contracting flat. This is the low and we are seeing this, so you taking it from here will be just okay, thank you for the free money, and voila. So just allow it to come there, then you put your pending order here. But then if it breaks out and makes a flag, this becomes your trade to the upside. For now, what I am seeing is a sell setup. That's on S&P 500. Let's go to NAS. Okay, this one hasn't really formed anything. It's just been coming down very quietly on its own. Doesn't want to make some noise, and doesn't want to get noticed. But you can see as it's coming down, divergence is happening here on MACD, and you know what that entails. But we wouldn't just jump in because divergence is here, because you could actually see some wonders where it does this as a correction, does this, and here you'll see this thing grow past this and give you a high valley, sorry, a deep valley, right? This is mountain, this is the valley. Yeah, gives you deep valley and you'll be shocked. So this is the 5 minutes time frame though, and yeah, let's see. Okay, from the 5 minutes you're not really having any divergence. Sorry, from the 15 minutes, sorry, you're not really having any divergence, and I presume same for 30. Okay, from 30 minutes we haven't even really crossed the zero line, but then this up move has been diverging. Even on the 1 hour, this up move has been diverging, so I wouldn't be surprised if we get, let's check the 4 hours for on the 4 hours there is really no internal divergence. There's not even a break. It has just, the mountain has just been climbing. So let's concentrate on the 1 hour, so meaning that we might just end up getting a correction since it had already broken out of this. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, makes a lot of sense. Or maybe we are just getting something like pull back here, making this a running flat where you have this as the correction in the middle. I don't just know, but let's just wait. For now, there is no trade set up until this makes a flag. This becomes your trade. So there's nothing there for you. This, just stay away from this one. Just stay away from this one. You don't have anything there. The one I'm really keen on is German 30, and for this one, if it makes a flag from where it is right now, take this out. I think we got them. Let's go to the daily. Yeah, I was waiting it out to come and break this top. So we have a 1, we have a 2. So who says we can get 3 before we continue? So this might just be a good trade, but I wouldn't jump in. But what I would do is this from the, let me see, is there even a divergence here? From this top to this top, there is, you can see the divergence, but let's not even go there because let's not just go there. But here's what to do from, let's say, from the 4 hours, because this will be kind of you can also see there is no divergence on the 4 hours internally, but on the 1 hour we have divergence from just this point. So I don't know, maybe this ends up becoming a correction here, maybe, but I'm still seeing this possibility of a correction here, this becoming the top. So what happened is, from the 1 hour or 4 hours, a flag. From the 1 hour, I'm going to really need a good convincing correction. From the 4 hours, I'm going to need a flag here. Now that it has broken out of this trend line, makes a flag, then we know we are coming down. Other than that, you might want to stay away, because it might just be really risky. This one has no trade really yet. It climbed up to this top, broke that top again. So we have an impulse, though there is a trade, sorry, we have an impulse and we're getting this correction. So we could be coming down some more. Keep your eyes. And if you go to the 15 minutes, let's see if we have divergence here. Yeah, we have divergence here. So if you go to 30 minutes or 15 minutes, let's go to the 15 where you can see clearly. Yeah, so you can see, right, this can come down lower possibly, but not a must. But then you're looking forward to this. What you're looking is for this move here. So once it gets to the top, your pending order should come here for a move at least equivalent to that, and then we'll see how far downwards it can go. But we can basically be having 1, 2, 3 later in the day. But then yeah, this could also be 1, 2, 3, and this is the top, and we are reversing for another bigger move. So if we check the daily time frame. We'll see if there is something we should be coming to complete there. No, I don't think. In fact, I think this is going to form a flag here and go. So don't miss this. Let me bookmark it. Don't miss this buy. It's going to form a flag there. So on the 1 hour, what you're looking is for complete flag here, maybe something like this. Come back here, go back there with a 1 2 3, then come back for this, hopefully, and boom. But any buy opportunity you see, you take, because it could be the one that's shooting up with that huge profit there. So that's it. And let's even look at Bitcoin. Last I looked, yeah, it was coming down. So we had this was a nice correction for this, but fortunately it didn't go far. But yeah, okay, so we have this move down, and this is looking like a correction. We have this, we have this, we're having this, we could get this later on, we could get this, have this, and still go back up. You never can tell, so keep your eyes on this one as well. And Ethereum, something similar. Have this, you have this, you're getting this, you could get this, you could get this, you could get this. There are so many sharp moves here that, so we could just be in this one for, I don't know, hopefully come back for this, go back for this, still come down. Yeah, this was complete. So you have a 1 2 3 4 5. This becomes a correction, maybe to go back up, or a slow start, which is a leading diagonal for a breakout to the downside. We don't know yet what it will be, but let's just be patient. We're gonna figure it out. So the JPY pairs, back to them, and go to the 15 minutes. This one is coming down. Go to the 5 minutes, coming down, but I'm not really convinced that it's coming down totally. Can still go back up from here, and if that be the case, then we might actually be having another correction here, because if this is forming here, could go back up, could come back down, do this before we eventually get that move I am talking about. And no one knows how far this will go before we even get this move coming back. So we don't know how far we're going to go before we get that pullback, which is this. So let's just wait and see what it does. Card still crawling up. This one I'm not really interested in selling it though, because of the whole mess here, which I don't know if it's complete or not. Now you have a 1 2 3, and this, you have this. There was no pullback for that to complete it before this break of the low. So just had this. So I don't know if I should take this as an expanding flat and take this as a 1 2 3. That will still come to break the low. Very weird, very weird, very weird. So let's just wait and see. Let's go to NZD. Okay, almost at the top, and that confirms that it's not really coming down. So UJ, this is the one that I think together with GJ, they are the ones that actually are not going up and struggling actually to go up, but could be coming down from where they are. So I'm still holding on to this pending order for GJ. I'll see how it goes. AUDJPY. Okay, this might just be forming this to still go back up. Maybe we'll see this later, go back up before we, but I don't know. You don't know. You know, sometimes these things outweigh. It can still do all these clusters, get to this top and still does this. Very possible. Very possible. After taking me out, you are really coming down. That was a bad loss this morning. And that was my mistake of putting that pending order without allowing that thing to get to the top before I do that. Very, very annoying. Very, very annoying. Really. Sorry. Come on. USDs here too. If this should for any reason form this here, then could actually be the one that's going out. Well, I hope this is an impulse, a pullback, and it's coming down. But I don't know, I can't be too sure. Let's go to USD card. I actually went to that top. Wait, did it break the top? Let's see. Nah, I don't think it did. It did not. So we still have an impulse, a pullback, and we could get this. Then this looks like this now. Well, we get this coming back up before we finally get this. You never can tell, but keep an eye. It's forming a sell setup there, but not the best one though. But you decide if you want to take or not. And the thing is, by the time you watch this video till this end, and as at the time you will watch it, this trade maybe must have played out. I don't know, but if you're watching it now, then there may be an opportunity for you there. Anyways, this is AUDUSD. I'm not surprised it's going back up. Like I said earlier, this looks very corrective than this, so I won't be surprised if this becomes a 1-2 contracting flat in the middle, going back up for this, making it a 1-2-3, breaking this top and coming back down. So we'll see about that though. We'll see about that, which one it does. NZD/USD, okay, went back up. This was the one I thought was going to form a flag here and come down. It's going up, and wait, could we take this to be this running flat? We'll have this one which had a pullback in the middle, and then this is justifiable to go up some more. Not really interested in the buy, even though from MACD it's showing that it can go up some more, but I'm not interested in buying that GBP USD. And again, I said I wouldn't be surprised if this does this and come down. Remember, right? The possibility of this and then this. So that's it. Euro looking like it's going to go up. I don't know, for the love of me, I don't know why. Yes, but maybe because the others are looking upwards right now. I don't know why euro should go back up, and I don't know why NZD USD is going back up. I've checked and there is nothing really they have to complete, unless maybe it's coming back for this and just want to justify this as a running flat, very tiny. For I don't know, but keep your eyes on it. Keep your eyes on it. So those are the trades I am looking for. Let me know, is there anything specifically you want me to analyze? Any trade or chart you to specifically analyze for you? Want me analyze for you? So those the stuff. This can still later be an expanding flat. I excluded this possibility later, but I'm putting it back. Maybe it hits. Maybe we're still getting this move. I don't know, but I would really feel bad if we get this move after taking me out. And like I said, that was a very huge mistake closing this trade. I think I took it from here, closing it in profit, and didn't allow this to go back up before I put a pending order. Actually, it was from this one right here. Let me expand. It was from this one right here. So I thought this was this, and when I saw that green candle, I was like, okay, it's going up, so I better put this pending order. And I just clicked out of the charts, coming back the next 15 minutes, and it already tagged me. I'm like, what? Okay, let's go down. But then started doing this. I'm like, okay, fine, complete this, let's go down. It did complete that, but then it did go up to take me out, and now it's coming down. So I won't be surprised if we come down, and I won't be surprised if we form a correction here and go back up. So here are the two things you're going to look out for on USD JPY. So here are the two things. Let me expand. Yeah, so it's either this is an impulse right now, this is a flag, and we're still coming for this move, which is this, or this forms, go back up here, comes back here, this becomes a buy setup because it broke out of this trend line, makes correction. And if I see this correction here, I'm gonna freaking buy this. There's no two ways about it because we're going for this move. So we have an impulse from here, actually an impulse, a correction, and we don't know how far this will go, so that makes it kind of a good trade from the 5 minutes time frame though, so you know what you're looking for. Don't trade it and go to the 1 hour and think it's going to heaven. No, it's a 5 minutes time frame trade. So this here, if it gives me a buy setup this here and a stop below for me, will be the trade, a 1:2 trade here, and I'll take profit and see what it does next, because I'm still expecting this move. All right, so let's see what it does actually, but it's really looking like it's gonna come down, and I don't want to jump in again on the sell. I have a pending order on GJ, so I rather stay with that one. So it should take me, if it's really coming, I have a pending order just below here, so it should take me if it's really coming, or it should go back up without taking me. And I think that's the only one I would have now. I already cancelled the one of AUD JPY, and also this one is looking nice, UJ, but I'm not selling it. Let me just sell only GJ, and I hope it does give me that trade, because if it doesn't, I'm really going to be I'm going to be furious. Like, I'm going to really be furious for UJ going to give me a loss and GJ didn't play out after giving me a perfect setup. I'm really going to be furious, really. So, but yeah, that's those are the things I'm looking out for. But one trade I don't want you to miss is okay, two of them actually, S&P 500, yeah, and my pending order should come here, and I'm looking forward to what is the bigger picture saying. Let me be sure of what. Okay, should be, hold on, we had 1, 2, we have 3, we have 4. No, that can be. So is this a standalone correction of its own? Looking more like that right now. So take this out for now. It doesn't make any sense staying there. Take this out and take this out. So why is S&P 500 really going to come down? What's the reason? Is it that we are still in this? Well, we just had 1 2 3, 1 2 3, and then we get this, we go. Is that it? Or maybe even coming to this low, forming a triangle, expanding triangle, and go. Is that really what we want to do? Is that possible? That becomes, could be possible, but that becomes a very good question. Why are we doing that? That's the only possibility I'm seeing right here. Triangle, 1 2 3 4, whatever. And no, that's becoming weird. But maybe we just have this come down here. Maybe we make this a triangle, and that's it, hopefully. But that's up there, that end up there is looking very interesting. And one more thing I want to check is, did we break that up? No, nah, we didn't. So this is obviously going to be a correction. Yeah, so go back here. So this is going to be a correction. I think it's going to be a correction, but could be a deep one, and could be this too. Could be a possibility that we're having something like a triangle here. I don't know. Then going back up. So, but that is. Let me see where we're having that trade from. It's a 5 minutes trade, and I don't think it's gonna go far. 50 minutes time frame is also having it. Is there any move we need to come complete? That's also another option to look for, on why that move is going to happen. I don't think there is any move we need to come complete. I don't think there's any move, but it's looking nice. And let's see, comes here, could give you a very nice rate. Sorry, could give you a very nice, but this could later end up becoming a correction here. To go back up, you never can tell. So let's just wait. But one trade I wouldn't want to miss is this one, German 30. So all I wanted to do right now is to come and break this top, break this top right here. And once it gets to this top, I'll put the pending order here, but I will also wait for an impulse flag, just a small flag like this. You see that? Yeah. And then I'll ride this take me also in, and then we'll see how far we can go. All right. That's one trade I don't want to miss. I hope I remember to. I don't want to set an alarm. I'll be here for. I'll be up for a couple of hours more. It's 4 a.m. here where I am currently, and as you can see, I am up at night having this live stream. So, look out for the dollar pairs going back up to complete flat. This one is not really going. GU, sorry. Forming a pullback, and this could still go break that top. And looking at the big picture, yeah, looks like it could come down. Looks very much like that. unless maybe this is the low and this is the correction we have. This is the low and we're going back up. In that case, let it go break out of here, and if that is the case, it will still come back for this, I believe, because this will become the most corrective part within all these, and we get this back, and then this will start making sense more. Okay, to start making sense more, well, we'll get this and we'll get this 1 2 3 back, still continue, but for now we don't know which one it will do, so we just have to wait and see. Just have to wait and see. This one is not really moving up aggressively, but I would really want it to do this, and then this becomes a short-term sale before the buy comes. AUD. I'm not going to be surprised if it does this, where we can have this as this. So where you have 1 2 3 1 2 3 come down. So hopefully, but a pending order below here is not going to be bad. So even if this for any reason is a 1 2 3 and it's actually going to do this and drop, then it should take you into the trade, and this becomes a possibility of what we're looking for this. Which one will it do? Well, I don't know. It has to prove which one it's doing for me to know. For now, I don't know. And that's it. USD card coming down. Yeah, could still come complete this before going, and if it does that, this becomes a good trade for you. So basically all I'm doing here is to analyze the chart for you and tell you what's possible, where the chart could be heading to, and all that. You owe yourself the responsibility of using the information here to make informed and better decision for yourself based on how you trade. Okay, if for any reason all these things mentioned you don't still see your trade setups there in all the moves, you can leave them. Okay, I'm not making trade calls for you. I'm just trying to show you what the market could do. And remember, this is also a possibility for this. And if that happens, we have a 1 2 3. We'll still get this back at some point before getting this back. Okay, that is also a possibility, just so you know and have it at the back of your mind. UJ still consolidating after taking me out. Oh, each time I remember that taking out, oh gosh. Anyways, sorry. And USD CHF is one that's actually looking like it's forming something classical. 1 2, we could have this after all and have this back. This becomes your buy, so wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for this drop, and then that becomes your buy. And then once you see this drop, you can basically shift your pending order here. Once you see this move here breaking these lows, and not once you see it here, because seeing it here means there is a possibility of it reversing. okay, and reversing, tagging you, and then coming back for this. And where you might actually be surprised is it does this, breaks this low, makes a correction, does this, makes a correction, does this, and then does this and keeps going down. So that's why it's very risky for you to have that order, when that's what actually happened to me on USD JPY moments ago. I was in the trade, sorry. It started pulling back, so I closed for some profit, and then I didn't allow it to get to that top or where I wanted to get to before I put another sell pending order, sell stop below. It was just in the making. The move up was in the making, not completed, and then I just, okay, let me put the pending there, because maybe, and that was just before I started this recording, so just maybe, okay, maybe I could be going to bed, and let me just take a profit where I think it will stop, or just above where I think it will go, so it takes me out for sure. And then hopefully if it starts playing out before I go to bed, I'll adjust my stop losses and make sure that I don't get hot really very deep, even if it goes against me. So about, it came down, broke the low again, tagged me, took me in, and dragged me up to my stop loss. Immediately it took me out, it reversed. I don't know if I should be angry or if I should laugh over it, but it's really annoying. Like seriously, it's annoying. Yeah, this was the trade. Let me go to the 5 minutes. This was the trade. I was selling this from, I think from somewhere here. Yeah. When I saw this, I was like, okay, this could be it. And this impulse flag, okay, sell this, pull back, okay, no problem. Put your stuff here. No, put your stop. My stop was here. So when it did this, broke, I reduced it here. It broke some more, I reduced it here. It started doing this, and I'm like, okay, get out here. So when I saw this green candle, I was like, okay, fine, it's going to go to this stop. And I was looking for this. Let me show you. Oh, sorry. I was really looking for this flat here. Let's go back to the 5. And I was looking for this flat here, a possibility of a running flat here, making everything that has happened here an impulse. Having this running flat, then so when it was doing this, I was like, okay, fine, 1 2 3, 1 2 3 is possible. So with this green candle going up is going to touch it, so I had my pending order below here. It came, took me, and I was like, okay, maybe it will come down some more, and maybe I can close, because I'm still expecting this possibility, and I don't know how far this will go, but it took me, kept on climbing, and I was like, okay, fine, this looks corrective. Let me just see if this will happen. But then it went up, took me out, and then now it's coming down. I hope though that this forms a flat here. If it does, this will be a buy. If it comes here too, this will also be a buy. So right now I am no longer interested in selling USD JPY. I'll wait for the buy, however it pounds out. I hope I don't go to bed and this thing does this. Again, it will be annoying. So I've been awake for almost 24 hours now, or more than. Yeah, it should be more than. Been awake for more than 24 hours. I really need to sleep. I need to go to bed, honestly. So current viewers 1. Let me know. I think I'll soon end this live stream, and because I've really shown you the trades that you should look out for, which are the yen pairs, I think I've done that, and I've shown you what German 30 could possibly do, and you shouldn't miss that trade really. You shouldn't miss that trade really. Okay, this was the top. And I've also shown you S&P 500, right? GJ and Euro JPY are still looking downwards, so I wouldn't be surprised if actually they are coming down. Average view duration 15. So what's my internet is still bad, and I know I'm gonna try to work on that. Tried the day before yesterday and it didn't really work out, but I'll try another, maybe go to their headquarters or something like that. So I think I should come to the end of this. I'm still looking forward to Euro JPY, GBP JPY, and I can't really tell why they are not coming down yet. Can't tell. And CAD JPY is also something that's looking very classical, but CAD JPY has this weird structure here that I can't really figure out. So that means I am not really going to trade it until this whole thing becomes clear, until maybe we start having a clearer picture that we are going up. Else we could just be in an impulse. But why this pullback? If we actually on this impulse correction and an impulse, why is this pullback here? That becomes a question. They do just have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and we're coming to break the low again. Is that possible? The pattern again looks very weird, so I'm not keen on buying or selling this either. I'd rather trade other yen pairs than CAD JPY. This one also I'm looking forward to. Well, if it finds its way to that top, or If it finds its way to this top, then this becomes a buy setup instead of a sell setup. So I want it to drop from where it is right now. Anything that makes it breaks this top again is going to take it to this top, and it's going to pull back and continue going up. Maybe to break this top again before it turns. Who knows? Or maybe go a bit far before it turns. So I really want it to come down from where it is right now, as it might not just be a sell setup again. German 30, keep your eyes. Keep your eyes for this, and then a pending order here, and then also try to get one from the top coming. This is going to be a good trade. I don't want to put the pending order here right now because we could still have this come down before we eventually get this. That's a possibility, right? Yeah. So, but we could also have this break this low, comes back here, makes an expanding flat in the middle, come back here, have this, not really tag this low, something short, and go. And every effort you make to close the trade close to break even will be null and void. Yeah, the market can be weird sometimes, like really weird, and act as though they're just waiting for you to get into the trade before anything can start happen. So I kind of understand why some people mention or talk about stop loss hunts and all that. Yeah, I understand. The thing is, no one actually is really hunting your stop loss per se. Maybe some institutions are doing, maybe some people are doing, maybe. But then the market prints out structures as price movements occur, as orders come into the market, the buys and sells, filling of orders and whatnot. The market or the chart prints some patterns, and those patterns can be complex sometimes and can act weirdly sometimes. I mean, to an extent that gets you pissed off and annoyed. But anyways, it is what it is. We don't control the market, we only follow what the market is doing. But I would really want this one come here, just break this top slightly, and then I'm putting this pending order, and I'm still waiting to get one from the top. This one is going to be for a reduced risk, and this one might actually be a double or triple the risk of the one I'm going to get from the top. Hopefully, let's see how it goes. That's a trade plan for this particular instrument, but will everything happen the way I'm expecting? The answer is I don't know. If it happens, cool. If it doesn't, cool. We look for something else the chart is doing and see if we can recognize it, and then we make plans to trade based on what we see or recognize. So if this for any reason should climb here, then this becomes a buy setup where it pulls back. But for now, what I am seeing again is a sell setup, which I am just waiting for it to come here. I'll put this pending order and I'll wait for this, get one from the top, it takes me in from here too, and hopefully it breaks, makes another correction, I add another one, just see how far I can go with that and how much I can be able to make. So I'm really waiting for this. Hopefully this becomes my ultimate trade for the week with some good profit. So been streaming this for, I think it's up to 2 hours now or more. Okay, yeah, it's more than 2 hours though. I've been streaming for more than 2 hours, and I might end the streaming any moment from now. Might end it. It's been 2 hours, and yeah, I've really tried. So I might end it any moment from now. German 30 GJ, I'm waiting for you guys. Waiting for you guys. I'm patiently waiting. Seems GJ is not getting ready any longer, because if I go down to the 1 minute right now, I can see that we could stay here for some more time. We have this, we have, oh sorry, not what I wanted to pick. We have this, have this, have this, we're getting this, you get this, and yeah, this still looks like down, but it's wasting a lot of time here, and I don't like it. Wasting a lot of time here, I don't really like it. It should just give a 1 2 3 and continue this move. This is just a whole lot of clusters here unnecessarily, but then they are filling orders, and until the orders here are done being filled, we can see. And this is one misconception I think I should correct. Once the orders here are being filled, then buyers will drive the price down, not sellers. Okay, I understand you're going to argue this, but remember, you buy low and sell high. You sell high and buy low. So if you're selling this, you're selling it here because you want to get out somewhere here. So if you get out somewhere here, who is going to take over from you? Someone who is buying it, right? Yeah, someone who is buying it. So who are the people waiting, putting their orders lower to get filled? Buyers, right? Yeah. So who are the people dragging and driving the price down? I know you will tell me sellers. No, you can't be selling high or buying high to come and sell low. No, you're losing money, right? That's one misconception I want to correct very soon, because I've really looked at the market. No. And let's say you bought this from here, you bought it at a lower price. Where would you want to sell it? Higher or way lower? You want to sell it higher, right? So who is dragging the price higher for you to go sell there, or for you to go buy there? So who is releasing the instrument or the commodity or currency he or she has for someone else to take over? Someone who has it already, who bought from the low and wants to sell at the higher price, right? So who drives the price up? Sellers, because they want to sell high. and buyers want to buy low. So they have used so many misconceptions to wash so many traders' brain in the market that, and you might say this doesn't really matter. What matters is look at the charts or your whatever methodology you use, and then, but yeah, it matters, because all these little details matter a lot, and they are the things that would shape your psychology, mold it into what it is supposed to become for you to be a better trader. All these little details that looks like they are nothing and should be overlooked and not important, those are the little things that come together to build your psychology and mold it into that psychology of a profitable and confident trader that you want to be. These are the details, the ones you neglect, the ones like having a trading community that you are a part of, that whenever you feel down, because as a trader at some point in time you always feel down, because losses are inevitable in trading. You cannot escape them. You can't. No matter how careful you think you are, you can't escape losses. That's the fact. So when you're on that losing streak and you need someone to come stimulate your psychology, your mentality, your mind, and help you reshape and rebalance to move on. But yeah, you don't need that. You want to be that one tree that can make a forest, and yeah, congratulations, you're trying, right? Yeah, you will obviously be that one tree that will make a forest. Yeah, keep it up. It's good. Keep up. So I'm starting very soon. I'm gonna start streaming every day. Like, stream every single fucking day. Maybe London, New York section, or maybe Asian section, London section. But I think London, New York section, it is left for you to want to come in. And again, remember, I don't make any trade calls for you. Show you what the market can possibly do, and you make your decision yourself based on how you trade. So for this, I am looking at this possibility of it coming back here and still going back up. So we have 1, 2, we have 3, 4. Get this. Let's see if hopefully this becomes the one that will drop, or if this will come here, finishing this and drive it up. If it drives it up, then this becomes a buy setup, no longer a sell setup for the time being. Remember, this is the 1 minute time frame, and you can go on the 5 minutes and maybe you can try to see something, a more bigger picture than what it is on the 1 minute. So yeah, if this for any reason gets here, allow it to come here, and you can look for the buys opportunities. Look for the buy opportunities, because if it gets here, there is really nothing to I'm sorry, there's really nothing to link this, except we have to use this as a top. Maybe any buys, maybe any sell setup, sorry, you see, you might just decide to take or want to take and see if it's the one coming for this. So if it breaks the low, you put it to break even and just see if it reverses, makes a flag, you get out if it didn't take you out, and you look for the buy, because you never knew how much far they can go before they decide to pull back for this. Now that's what you call rational technical analysis without any emotion, because you have to be flexible when it comes to trading and when it comes to analysis, because within a few minutes the market can turn around from buy to sell or from sell to buy. So that's why you have to be flexible, and that's why whenever I analyze any instrument for you, I try to give you the two sides, or possibly the three sides if I think it will consolidate. So give you the three sides, and then you make your informed decision based on what you see, or which one of the options the market or the charts later follows. Okay, that's it. I'm looking forward to this sale, but it's not coming. Is it going to form a buy setup here? Maybe, I don't know. Let's see. It's looking very much like it's going to form a buy setup. This is looking way more like it's going to go up. And the thing is, if this goes up, we have this, right? So we have 1, 2, 3. We get this, right? We get this. So what happens if it comes to this top? You get this. Yeah, you're getting the gist now, and then you're going up. So we have to reanalyze this. If we get this here, analyze this and bring it back to what I had it like before, which is come back, which is this. Bring it back to this possibility, which is this 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So let's see, and this becomes an impulse correction, breaking out of here. So let's just see. But other than that, I am really waiting for this to come here. That's if this is a correction in the middle, then this should be an impulse. Then we should have an impulse, complete this and go. But this right here, we're freaking buying it. Now that's what you call rational analysis. Okay, I can go on and analyze a whole lot of bunch of charts for you here, but it doesn't really make any sense. I don't really see any need for that anymore, because you don't obviously trade all of them at the same time. And yeah, I understand, because when I started this channel, I was analyzing like everything. But at the point I was like, hold on, come on, these people don't even trade all these things. So what's the need of wasting the time going for an hour-long recording, and you still have to edit it to cut out all the filler words, and then you upload, and people are not really watching? What's the need? There's really no need. So I just had to cut down on that, and hopefully by the time I fully go into live streaming, I wouldn't really have to record and edit daily analysis videos, but maybe something of Forex advice and other sort of content can then be recorded and edited. But live trading analysis, whatever will be just streamed live. This is GBP AUD. If this pulls back here, it can be a really good sell for this. So let's see. This pullback here, a pending order. I will put a pending order here to find out if we actually can go for this, because from what I'm seeing, this is a good flat to come down. but the market can also prove otherwise, remember. That's it. This one is having the same pattern with GBP card as well, where it might end up giving us this. Yeah, because for this one, this broke the low, so we have 1, 2, 3. So if we get another 1, 2, 3, which we are getting now, we're going to get 1, 2, 3. Going to complete this. This becomes it. This becomes all the correction. We have 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Complete this. 1, 2. As 1, 2 now, and 3. Anyways, I know you may not understand, and sorry for that if you don't, but it's okay. All you need to do is to recognize and know where potentially the chart is going to go, which direction, understand the moves and how they look like, and you're good for now. If you want to go into more in-depth details, that's going to take a lot. Not really take you a lot, and I'm not really ready for that now to teach or mentor anybody. I've got a couple of things, whole lot of things going on, so I don't really have that time. If you're here and watching me currently, you can just try to interact with me with the live charts, and if you haven't subscribed, you can also do well to subscribe to the channel. Okay, I would really much appreciate that if you subscribe to the channel. I know transmission is poor, very bad, but we're going to figure it out. We will figure it out. We will figure it out. Transmission is still. Okay, for every time. Okay. This one is still clustering. Okay, we didn't do that there. Let's take this out for now. What did we have? We had this. We had this. 1, 2, 3, 1. We had, let's say we had this, and we had this. So this is something WXY. WXY. And you can see, right, this thing is very corrective, means, oh sorry, hold on, let me clean up. Yeah, very corrective means that, put it on the last impulse. Did it break the low? Not yet. Means it's gonna come down some more. so but here let's now do this, and we're expecting this to come down. I hope it does. I hope it does, unless we just had a contracting fly here. Sorry, not that. Contracting fly here, and we're going up. Even if at that this pulled back to the low here, so it's not really ideal like to go up. So I think there's still come break this low and give this before. I think that's also a possibility. So let's see. This is Euro NZD, and this is 50 minutes time frame. So Euro CHF, all right, I can see this sell setup here, but how far can it go? Could be coming for, break this low once more and go for this, and we could end up having this, or maybe just and go break this up. Maybe this is a standalone correction and this is also going to be a standalone correction. I don't know, but for now stay away from this one. It's not clear. And so the JPY is still going up, coming down now, not as fast as I would want. Very corrective, means this has a possibility of still going back up. And the card, I just complete this and go back up. This flag is forming after breaking out of this, so could be upside. ZDCHF, stay away from this one. Card CHF, I'm really forming something I like, even though this is the 5 minutes time frame. There are just so many pieces here, but then I think this can also take off any moment from now. So check. Okay. Seems the card pairs are not really, sorry, the yen pairs. Gosh, seems the yen pairs are not really ready to come down, especially AUD JPY and NZD JPY. But GJ and Euro JPY are still looking like they will still come down. And USD JPY as well is looking like it might most likely come down. Let's see. Card. USD CHF. I think all these things are waiting for London session, hopefully. So it's actually 4 hours and 11 minutes to London session starting. Yeah, 4 hours 11 minutes. Cool. Cool. On gold, silver, it came down. Euro still there. Okay, I think it's high time I ended the live stream. Hopefully we get to do this again. So this thing is coming down after taking me out. Very, very annoying. Very annoying. Okay, at this point I'll call it the end of the stream, and I hope you do enjoy your trading day. I'll see you on in the next video or on the next video. Yeah, hopefully tomorrow. For now, adios, bye.